Okay, so how's everyone today? Hope everyone is okay, is fine. Okay, I haven't uploaded assignment 3, but inshallah I will try to upload by later today or perhaps tomorrow. Okay, so once I've already uploaded assignment 3, then I will inform in the group as always. Okay, so for today perhaps we are going to just continue with our tutorial. Okay, so as I mentioned previously on Tuesday, what I'm planning to do today is for the first 1 hour, I will just look at some of the selected questions from our application of trigonometry. All right, and then for the next 1 hour, we will start looking at questions on complex number. Okay, and for questions on applications of trigonometry, which I have not discussed due to the time constraint, perhaps I will try to prepare the solution, or maybe I'll prepare the diagram and maybe the last answer, then I will just share with all students. Okay, so let me just share my screen. Okay. Okay, by the way, Moses, are you there? Moses? Moses not here today. Okay, because I actually planning to discuss also question 16. So 16 actually I assigned to Moses, but did not receive any working. Okay, any working or any solution. So I thought that perhaps he might want to share. Okay, he might want to share with all of you using his screen. But I think he hasn't joined us. Either he hasn't joined us or perhaps he is not attending today. Okay, I'm not so sure. Okay, but anyway, maybe I'll just look at question 17 first. Okay, so last week I think we stopped at question 15. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we start at question 15. Okay, so then perhaps today I'll continue. Maybe I'll look at question 17. Okay, so 17, this one is from Danish. Okay, so if we look at the questions, okay, it's about two poles of equal heights standing opposite each other on either side of the road, which is 80-meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angles of elevation to the top of the poles are 60 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. So find the height of poles and distance of the point from the poles. Okay, so let's look at the diagram here. Okay, so I hope everybody can see this. Okay, so you have this is pole. Okay, so these are the poles AB here, as well as CD here. So these are the poles, and we have a point in the middle, and these poles here, they are of equal heights. Okay, and then there's a point in the middle. Okay, here I think your friend denote by P. So the point P here makes an angle elevation to, okay, in this case, your friend just label this to A, 60 degrees here, and then 30 degrees is here. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one, whether here is 30 or here is 30, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's just that you mentioned that the angle elevation to the top of the poles, one is 60 degrees, another one is 30 degrees respectively. Okay, so what we want is to find the height of these two. Okay, so we just want to find the height of these two. All right, so let's look at your friend's answer. Okay, so I hope you can see this, that this is apa sih? Okay. So this is 30 degrees. Okay. So this is 30 degrees. All right. And then this is 60 degrees. Okay. This is from your friend's diagram. All right. And then you have the distance here is 80 meters. Okay. All right. And then let's look at the solution here. Okay. So these are the label from your friends A, B, C, D. This is P. Okay. So starts from looking at this diagram, this triangle first. All right. That means looking at triangle DPC. Okay. DPC. So we are using trigonometric ratios. All right. Trigonometric ratios of tangent 30. Okay. Equals to CD over CP. Okay. So this is the one. Tangent 30 degrees equals to CD over CP. Okay, so tangent 30 degrees is 1 over sec 3. Okay, so you have your CD over CP here. Okay, so then your friends just express CD. CD basically is the height of the pole. Okay, CD equals CP over sec 3. Okay, all right. So this is the CP, okay, over sec 3. Sec 3 because of the tangent 30. All right. Okay, so basically this is one equation. Okay, so this is the first equation. Okay, and then we are looking at another triangle here, triangle of 60 degrees. Looking at triangle 60 degrees. So then your friends have another relationship here. Okay, because then we are going to come up with another equation here. Okay, all right. So for triangle 60 degrees here, again, same trigonometric ratios that we can establish using tangent also. Okay, so you can say tangent 60 equals to AB over BP. Okay, so tangent 60 equals to AB over BP. So again, tangent 60 is set 3. All right, then, okay, this is BP. All right, so you have your A, so then you have your AB is equals to set 3 BP. Okay, and AB, because of AB is the same as CD. Okay, AB and CD, all right, are the same. Okay, because we said that just now we want to find the poles. Okay, these are the two equal height of the poles. Okay, so because of this AB equals CD, so that means this AB can be changed also to CD. All right, so then you have another equation there, which is then CD equal to 3 times BP. Okay, so this is equation 1. This is equation 2. So then what you need to do, you just equate them. Equate them too. Okay, all right. So when you equate the two equations, okay, so this is what you get. All right, that CP over set 3 equals to set 3 BP. So you equate these two equations here. Okay, all right. So you have your CP equals to 3 BP. Okay, all right. But what is CP from the diagram? All right. So you will see here, you know that BC itself is actually, BC itself is 80 meter. Okay. So if you know one distance here, you actually can get another distance here. You can compute because you know this is 80 meters. Okay. All right. So then, okay, if you look at your friend's solution, okay, until here, CP equals to 3 BP. Okay, so BC equals to BP plus CP. All right, so BC here, if you can see the diagram up above here, BC is the whole stretch, which is the 80 meters. So BC equals to, of course, BP plus CP here. Okay, so that's where this statement comes in. Okay, all right, and BC is 80 meters, okay, which is equals to BP plus CP. Okay, then you would see that, here your friends actually just solve in terms of BP, change to this CP here in terms of this equation up here, that CP equals to 3 BP. So change the CP to 3 BP. So that means you have 4 BP. So you can actually compute for BP. So in this case, BP is 20 meters. So this BP here is 20 meters. So if this is 20 meters, then to find the CP is basically 80 meters minus 20, which is then 60 meters. Okay, so then you can say that length of the pole, okay, length of the pole is 20 3. So that means you just need to, from here just now, back to here, all right, back to here. This is the height. Either you use this or you use this. Okay, so you have just now the BP. This is the BP, the value for BP. So you can compute here that CP equals to 3 times BP. So BP just now, okay, BP just now is 20. So 20 times 3, so 20 3. Leave it as exact value. Okay, so this is where then length of the pole is 20 times 3, and then distance from pole, a point in the middle, actually, all right, from a point P to, for this diagram is C. Okay, from P to C is 60 meters, and then from P to B, all right, is 20 meters. Okay, all right, from pole CD to, actually this one is actually 2 or something like this. Okay, all right, so diagram is correct. Okay, so all these are correct relationship. So you just need to solve, all right, for the distance as well as for the height. So these two are distance, and then this is the height of the pole. Okay, any question? Okay, this is 17. All right. Next one. Okay, next one is 19. 19 is 19 was from Firdaus. Okay, this is 19 now. So I hope everybody can see this. All right, again, from the top of a centimeter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degrees, and the angle of depression is 45 degrees to the foot. Okay, to the foot of the cable tower. Determine the height of the tower. All right, so if I look at this diagram, okay, from Firdaus, so basically this is the 7-meter tall building. Okay, 7 meter here. So this AB is the 7-meter tall building, and then we have a stretch EC or CE. These are what we call the cable tower from the question. Okay, the whole stretch here is a cable tower. Okay, and then angle of elevation from the top, angle elevation from the top of the cable, angle elevation from the top of the cable tower is 60 degrees. Okay, so basically from the top, okay, from the top here, from the top, so then angle elevation to the top of the cable tower. Okay, so if we read this question carefully, actually what question says is that uh, angle elevation from here to here is 60 degrees. Okay, so label this. This is 60 degrees here. Okay, the angle elevation. Okay, from the top of the building to this top of the cable tower, and then from this point also, from the top of the building, you have your angle of depression is 45 degrees. So angle of depression from this top to the foot of the cable tower is 45 degrees. Okay, so this is the 45 degrees angle. Okay, all right. So then determine the height of the tower. All right. So what you want is actually is the height of the tower. This one, the whole stretch here. Okay, so you have to find that. Okay, so that means your friend is using this find CE. Okay, so find CE. So this is what we want. Okay, find CE. So this is C, this is E. So find the whole stretch here. Okay, so if you look at this diagram, you know that because AB here is 7 meter tall building. So then this CD here also is the same, all right, the same height, which is 7 meter. Okay, 7 meter. It's the same as your height of the building. So if you can find this DE, then you can just add up to get the height of the cable tower. So that means you need to find this. But before you can find this, in order for you to find ED or DE here, you need to find out what is this. If you can find out this, all right, this length, then you can find this. Okay, angle is here. It's already given. Angle of elevation from A to E. So 60 degrees. Okay, so if you can find this, okay, if you can find this, or even this actually, it doesn't matter which one, but you need one of the side before you can find this DE. So in this case, it is better or it's easier to find AD rather than AE. Okay, how to find the AD? All right, it is actually is the same as BC here, because the fact that this is angle of depression 45 degrees, so that means this angle is actually is 45 degrees. Okay, so maybe you learned previously, this is like the Z. Okay, the Z angle like that. So this angle and this angle is the same. So basically, yeah, if you look at this, because this is 45, so this is 45 degrees. So this is called the angle of depression. This is called angle of elevation. So basically, angle of elevation and depression is actually is the same. Okay. All right. It's just that this is elevation from given question. So elevation from here to here. So this is 60. Okay. So the information from the question is actually is this and this angle. Okay. All right. So if we want to find AD, we can find A and we can find BC. For, all right. So if we found BC, that means it's the same length with AD. Okay, we can find BC because why? Because we have this 45 degrees and this side, the length here is given 7. So we have this 7, we have this 45 degrees, so we can find BC by using, in this case, tangent, isn't it? Okay, trigonometric ratio of tangent 45 degrees. So 45 degree tangent or tangent 45 degrees equals to AB over BC. Okay, so let's look at your friends working. Okay, there's a triangle ABC here. So that means ABC triangle here. Okay, this is triangle ABC. Okay, tangent, I'm looking at this straight away. I'm looking at this part. Tangent 45 degrees equals to AB over BC. Okay, so we are using this trigonometric ratio. Tangent 45 degrees equals to AB over BC. and BC is the one that we want to find. Okay, so AB is given as 7. So then tangent 45 is actually is 1, right? So I hope you remember this by heart already. Tangent pi over 4 or tangent 45 degrees is 1. So therefore, in this case, you got your BC, which is 7 meter. And if BC is 7 meter, AD also 7 meter. Okay, so this is BC. So same length with AD. So now AD is also 7 meter long. Okay, so then only now you are looking at this triangle above, all right, in which now AD is 7. You have this 7 now, and then this is what you want to find, ED. ED is what you want to find. So you are using, again, this is your trigonometry, all right, right angle triangle, using the trigonometric ratio again, is AD over AD is the same as tangent 60 degrees. So then I'm looking at this now. Okay, so tangent 60 degrees equals to ED over AD. Okay, and then tangent 60 is at 3, and AD is 7 meter. So you can compute for your ED. So basically ED is just, all right, what is this? So ED equals to 7 times 3. You can just leave it as it is. Leave it as exact value. No need to compute into decimal. Okay. So then the height of the tower, which is in this case is ED plus DC. Okay. Height of tower equals to ED plus DC. Okay. Which is equals to, okay. Oh, okay. So that means this is the 12.12. This one. Okay, so 7 sub 3 is 12.12. Okay, or you can just say that from here ED is 7 sub 3 plus DC is 7 meter height. Just leave it in terms of exact value. No need to change to decimal. Okay, but again, if you use decimal, also acceptable. Okay, any question? This is for 19. Okay. All right, 19. Okay, this is 22. Shafiq. All right. 22. A straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. A man standing at the top of the tower observe actually, a car at an angle of depression of 30 degrees, which is approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. 6 minutes later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degrees. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower. All right. Okay, let's look at your friend's diagram. Okay, so this is the tower. Okay, AB is a tower. So a straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. Okay, this is a straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. This is tower. And then a man standing here. There's a man standing here on the top of the tower. And then observe a car observe a car at an angle of depression of 30 degrees. Okay, so this is a man looking straight like that. So this is angle of depression, which is 30 degrees here. All right, so the car is here. Okay, so that means this is 30 degrees. Okay, 30 degrees angle of depression. All right, and then 6 minutes later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degrees. So after 6 minutes, at this point, perhaps, okay, angle of depression is 60 degrees. So that means the whole stretch here is the 60 degrees. Okay, then find the time taken by the car to reach to the foot. Okay, that means find the time taken from going from here to here. Okay, I think this one, if you can see this clearly, I think your friend used B with a bar. Okay, your friend is using B with a bar. Okay, this is B with a bar like that. So you have your A, B, B with a bar, okay, and then C. Okay, so from B to B with a bar here, all right, so your friend label it as Y, okay, and then what is that? What is that? Cannot. What is this? 360 what? Cannot see. Or is it 360 something?
It's actually 360 seconds.
Oh, okay, I can see. Oh, all right, okay. I thought this is what? Okay, all right. 360 second. So you put it here. All right, okay. All right, so this is the diagram. Okay, it's a correct diagram. All right, let's look at the answer. Okay, so again, um, so what we want is to find the time taken from here, all right, to here. Okay, so that means time taken, all right, from B with the bar here going to approaching B. So this is what we want, eh? All right. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so if this is 60 degrees here, so this is also 60 degrees, correct? All right, and then if this is 30 degrees, this is also 30 degrees. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so diagram is correct. Okay, and then first you are to find, okay, you find AB from here. You find this. Okay, so you are looking at this, okay, this triangle for tangent 60. So tangent 60 is AB over B with a bar and then B, this one. Okay, so you express your AB in terms of 3 times this. Okay, B with a bar and then B. Okay, that is AB. So this is like one equation or something like that. Okay, equation 1. Okay, and then okay, let's look at next one. Okay, then next is looking at tangent 30. So that means you are looking at the whole one whole triangle. Okay, this one whole triangle. All right, so tangent 30 is AB over BC. All right, okay, this one. And then tangent 30 is 1 over sec 3. Okay, BC is the whole stretch here. So then you just replace it to uh, CB prime, CB bar with this bar, all right, B with the bar to here B. Okay, so that means, okay, all right, okay, and then okay, okay, so until here this step you have your cert 3 AB. Okay, so you replace back using this, isn't it? Okay, so you replace, all right, you replace this AB here, all right, with this one, this AB, which is set 3 times B with a bar, all right, B. So this is replaced here, okay, and then you have this, set 3 times set 3 is 3, okay. So basically what you have now, you have actually is the some sort like a relationship, okay, all right, between this distance CB bar, okay, and the B bar here to B. So which means that either you say B bar C here equals to 2 times another one, another length here, or you can also say, okay, so it's actually is either one, or you can also say, all right, B bar B equals to half B bar here with the BC, something like that. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so you can either say like this, isn't it? So here. Okay, this is what I mean. Because then what you want is actually is this time taken. You want time taken going from B with a bar here to B, right? Okay, time taken, which is actually is half. All right, times time taken going from C to B with a bar, isn't it? Oops. Okay, from C to B with the bar. Okay, going from a point here to this point is the same as half, all right, times the time taken from this point to this point. So time taken going from C to B bar here is 6 minutes. So then this is where, okay, you have your uh, half times 6 minutes, which is 3 minutes. Okay, all right, so this is correct. Any question? So you find the relationship first, this one, and then you got another relationship similar to this, and then you replace, and then get the relationship between this, and then you just multiply with by 6 minutes. So then you can say that the time taken, you can actually conclude the time taken from, okay, maybe if you are referring to your diagram, is from B prime to, sorry, not B prime, B with a bar to B is 3 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is 22. Any question? Okay. I have this question now, 24, from Nazira. Okay, Nazira, 24. Okay, let's look at this question now. Okay, let's look at question 24. Two students who's taking technical mathematics is standing in line at different point from ground level of FTK building, where student A is standing 115 feet away while student B is standing 200 feet away. Both distances are from the top of the building. Calculate the height of the building. Okay. Okay, let's look at this. So we have a building here, FTK building. All right, and then we have two students, A and B, in this case. All right, and then this student A is standing 150 feet away from the top of the building. So that means distance from these students to the top of the building, okay, is 150 feet. Okay, so if you can see this. And then the distance from this student B, right, to the top of the building, the distance is 200 feet. Okay, calculate the height of FTK building. All right, okay, let's look at this. Okay, it mentioned here that angle A plus angle B equals to 90 degrees. That's a hint. Okay, but actually this oh, okay. The textbook does it have a hint there? Textbook? I think so. Yes. Okay. There's a correction, isn't it? Correction to the textbook. There's a given hint. I think the given hint is angle alpha plus angle beta equals to 90 degrees. So that means you do not know whether this is 45 or 45. They just mention that these two angles, all right, the sum of these two equals 90. So if you say this is A, this is B, so just this one. But this one you do not know. Okay? This one is given. Okay, from the hint. Alright. So but you do not know what is A and B. It can be 45 and 45. It can be 60 and 30. So it can be any number. So in this case, you do not actually know about what is actually A and B. So you cannot assume. Okay, you cannot make an assumption that this is 45, this is 45 degrees. All right, Nazira, are you there? Okay, Nazira, are you there, Nazira? Okay, all right. So you cannot assume, cannot make assumption that that is 45 degrees. So all you know is that you just let that one angle there is A and then another one is B. Okay, and the fact that you know that this is given from the hint. Okay. Okay, but you want to find this height. Okay, so what you need to do is actually it's similar to the previous question also. Same like this one and then like other previous also where you try to come up with like two equations. Okay, like this one just now. Come up with like two equations, then you equate them. Okay, so this is what we need to do. And we know that the fact that our A plus B equals to 90 degrees. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, maybe I can maybe we can just try to do this on a blank page. This is question 24. Okay, question 24. So again, referring to your diagram just now. So we have something like this, and then we have something like this. Oops. And then this is 90 degrees. This is the building. So this is what you want to find. This is the FTK building. All right. And then you have your, just now is your A, right? Your A and B. So that is A, that is B. Okay, 200 and 150. Okay, so this is A. Okay, this is person A. This is another person B. So then you denote this as B. And then one is 200, another one is 150 meters away, right? Okay, 150, 200. So 150 meters and 150 feet. All right, okay. And 200 feet. So what you want to find is actually is H. So we try to come up with like two equations like just now. Okay, two equations, and then we try to equate. Okay, we try to equate. All right, so the hint given just now is that A plus B or alpha beta. Question is alpha and beta, but in this case, if let's say you are using, or maybe just to avoid from confusion, because question is given as alpha beta, so maybe I'll just change to alpha and beta. So let's say this is alpha, this is beta. Okay, A and B, alpha beta. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to again find the relationship from the two triangles, because you have two triangles. So you have like one big triangle, and then this one smaller triangle. Okay, so you have this one big and one small. Okay, and if it doesn't matter which one you look at it first. If you say you want to look at the angle alpha first, so you are looking at this triangle. Okay, you are looking at this triangle. So that means you are looking at angle alpha. So you are looking at this hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse 150. Okay, 150 feet is hypotenuse. This is H. So H 150 and angle alpha. So that is sine, right? Trigonometric ratio is the sine, which is opposite over hypotenuse. So one equation is actually the equation for sine alpha equals to H over 150. Okay, so then H equals to 150 times sine alpha. So perhaps this is one equation. Another equation, okay, then you are looking at this big triangle. So for the bigger triangle, so you have 200, you have H also, and then you have angle beta. So again, similar trigonometric ratio. It will be now sine beta equals H over 200, which means H equals to 200 sine beta. So you have two equations. So you equate them like just now, like the previous question also, you equate these two, which means I can say 150 sine alpha equals to 200 sine beta. Okay, so one is alpha, one is beta, and if you want to solve, you need to solve for alpha or you want to solve for beta first. Okay, so up to you whether you want to solve for alpha or beta. But one relationship that you know given from the question, all right, is that alpha plus beta equals to 90 degrees. This is given from the hint. Okay, so if you want to solve for alpha, you need to replace beta by alpha. If you want to solve for beta, you replace alpha by beta from where? From this equation. Because then you can re-express. Either you say alpha equals to 90 minus beta. So then you substitute 90 minus beta into here. Then you solve for beta. Or if you express this as beta equals to 90 degrees minus alpha, then you substitute into here, then you solve for alpha. So it's actually, it doesn't matter which one which. Okay, all right. So it's actually, it's up to you. Okay. So if let's say I want to what? I want to express. Okay, I express this equation alpha in terms of beta. So I'll take this and I substitute into here. So which means, okay, 150 sine 90 degrees minus beta equals to 200 sine beta. Okay, I can get rid of this 150. I say that divide both sides by 150. Okay, divide both sides by 150. So then it means that sine 90 degrees minus beta equals to 200 over 150 beta. Okay, you can simplify this number. All right. Okay, because then you can simplify the number. So this one, it will be like 4 over 3, right? But anyway, this part, oops, I think I'm missing my sign. Okay, sine beta. Okay, this part then, the left hand side, what you need to do? You got to apply the formula. Okay, formula sine A minus B. Okay, sine A minus B. Okay, your sum and difference, that is on the left hand side. Okay, sine A, all right. Sine A minus B. Okay, look at the formula. Sine A minus B is sine A cosine B. Okay, I am applying the formula now. Sine A cosine B minus cosine A sine B. Okay, I'm applying formula, sum and difference formula for sine. Okay, on the right hand side, I have my 20 over 15, or if you want to say 4 over 3 sine beta. Okay, and then you can simplify further. What is sine 90 degrees? What is sine 90 degrees? Sine 90 degrees is what? Sine 90 degrees is 1. Okay, what about cosine 90 degrees? Cosine 90 degrees is 0. So, okay, when cosine 90 degrees 0, so that means sine B, cosine 90 degrees sine B, that one is 0. So on the left hand side,
0.
okay, on the left hand side, what you get is now just cosine B. And on the right hand side is your 4 over 3 sine beta. Okay, can you solve for beta? Maybe the easiest is using tangent, isn't it? If I'm using tangent, that means I divide both sides by cosine. Okay, I'm dividing both sides by cosine. That means do you understand if I just write like this? Can you all follow this? Okay, I am like cross multiplying. Okay, this is like cross multiply. 3 goes up here, 4 goes down, cosine goes down like that. So this is like cross multiply. So tangent B equals to 3 over 4. You can use your calculator. Oops. Use your calculator. Find out what is tangent inverse of 3 over 4. Okay. Tangent inverse three over 4. Okay, roughly 36 point. Maybe I'll take 2 decimal. 36.87 degrees. That is beta. Alright. Okay, so back to this one. Because question wants H. Find the height of the building. So if I solve for beta, okay, I am now solving for beta. That means to compute for my height of the building, I will take this equation to compute. If just now I solve for alpha, I will take this equation to compute for my H. Okay, so either one. Okay, so it's up to you. So if one person solve for alpha, another person solve for beta, at the end of the day, the height of the building will be the same. Okay, it must be the same answer. So since I am solving for beta, so I am using this H equals 200 sine beta. So H equals 200 sine beta, or 200 sine 36.87 degrees. Okay, so use calculator again. 36.87. So I'll get 120 feet. So therefore, the height of the building is 120 feet. Okay. Can you all follow this? Can you all follow this, Nazira?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Nazira. So this is actually the solution for this question 24.
Okay, madam.
All right. Okay. It's already 3 o'clock. So I think I would like to stop here. All right, for the moment. So perhaps you can take a break now for 5 minutes. Okay, then after this, I'm going to start looking at complex number tutorial questions. Okay, questions in the book. So for the rest of the solutions or answers to chapter 3, applications of trigonometry, so I will try to find time to perhaps just prepare like answer diagram and final answer. All right, for you to later on you can actually check. You can try and check your answer. So I will share that one later. I'll try to find time and I will do that. Okay. All right, everyone. So perhaps we can take five. Okay, take 5 minutes break, and then after that we will continue with topic 4. Okay, complex number. All right, 5 minutes break.
Madam, I have a question. Uh,
Okay.
can we find angle of beta by using sine, since it already gives two value, which is the opposite and the hypotenuse.
You mean say again? Say again. You want to find
The angle of beta by using sine, since
this
it
one?
already
Oh, okay. Okay, this one.
uh,
This one. But where is the other angles that you know? You mean you want to
uh,
find using law of sine, looking at just this one, is it?
no, just a sine, since it already gives opposite and hypotenuse, right?
Opposite here H.
Oh,
Right.
that
This
one
is opposite.
opposite
This is
Oh,
opposite. Okay.
I thought the 150 is the opposite for
This is
the
hypotenuse. This is the
oh,
hypotenuse for this right angle triangle here. Okay.
okay.
150 is the hypotenuse for this right angle triangle. But if you are looking at this triangle
Hmm?
is oblique triangle. So this 150 here is not opposite. So
Opposite.
this is now oblique triangle. So you only know this line, this length, and this length, and you do not know. You are not given any other angle. So you cannot just solve by looking at this triangle. Cannot. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. All right,
Right.
thank you,
Okay.
madam.
Okay. 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 Is everybody there now? Shall we look at complex number? Okay. Let's look at on page 109. We'll start with exercise 4.1 on page 139. Okay. So is everyone ready? Okay. Is everyone ready there? All right. Okay. For complex number for chapter 4. All right. Um, for exercise 4.1, basically question is asking you to simplify the expression or evaluate actually the expression on I to power. Okay. So you have two questions A and B there. One is I power 13. Another one is 2I squared plus 3I power 9. Okay, perhaps maybe if you have not tried, can I give you like 1 minute to try this? Then I just call names for the answer. Okay, try A and B. I power 13 as well as B is 2I squared plus 3I power 9. Okay, compute this. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, in order for you to answer for I to power, you just need to remember that I equals to square root of -1 and that I squared is -1. And as well as you must remember the rule for exponent. Okay, something like b to power n and then m like that. So this is b times n times m. Or another one, you have like b to power n times b power m. So this is b power n plus m, something like that. So rules for exponent. So you might want to use this concept in order for you to evaluate any I to power. Like this one, I power 13 as well as 2I squared plus 3I power 9. Okay, everyone? Alif? Alif Aiman? Alif Aiman? Alif Aiman, are you there? Okay, not present, is it? Just log in only. Okay, Bashira. Bashira?
Yes, madam.
Okay, what's the answer for A?
-1.
You got -1?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Danish? 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 Also not there. Fatini?
Madam.
Fatini? What do you
Yes.
get for A? What's your answer for A?
-1.
-1 also.
Yes.
Okay, Danish, you did not get the answer yet. Okay. Intan?
I, madam.
I. Okay, Intan got I. All right. Jaya? Jaya Balan?
Yes, madam.
What did you get for A?
-1.
You got -1 also. Kaushan? Kaushan? Kaushan, are you there? Wonjet? Lee Wonjet?
I, madam. I.
Okay, you got I. All right, so 2I and 2 minus 1. Okay, and then one more person did not get the answer yet. Okay, so the answer is actually is I. Okay, the correct answer is I. Okay, so I power 13, I power 13. Basically, what you need to do is to find out in terms of using your exponent. Okay, 13 is what? What times what or what plus what? Okay, so basically, I suppose I13, those who got this I, okay, so this is like your I power 5, and then times 2, and then times with I power 3. So basically, you have your 5 times 2 is 10, and then 10 plus 3 is 13. And what you need to do is to figure out what is I power 5. So I power 5, basically I power 5 is the same as I power 2. All right, either you say I power 2 and then you can say like this, or you can say I squared and then the whole thing power 2 also can. All right, So what you have here is actually this is I squared times I squared times I. Okay, so that is your I power 5. So this is I squared is minus 1. So this is minus 1. So you got positive 1. Positive 1 times I is I. So that means I power 5. Okay, so I power 5. So I power 5 is actually is I. This is I. So that I squared is minus 1. So that is minus 1. So that is for your I power 5 and then times 2. Okay, I power 3. This one is I squared times I. Okay. So then again, this is your minus 1. So this is I. So basically at the end of the day, what you have here is actually minus 1 times minus 1 times I. So minus 1 times minus 1, positive 1 times I. So then the answer is I. Okay?
Madam, how about I12 times I1 to power 1
Okay. Oh, you're using I. Okay, so again, I12
times I1.
times I1.
Hmm.
Okay, yes, you get also 13, right? Because then
Oh.
12 plus 1, 13. So you just need to figure out I12. Okay, so I12, what do you get? How to find the I12? Shafiq, what do you do?
2
What do you
times
say? You
2
do
times
what?
6.
How?
2
2
times
times
6.
6. Okay, you say like I squared like this.
Hmm.
Is this what you do?
Yeah,
Can
yes, madam.
also. Can also. So what is I squared? It's minus 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Minus 1 to power 6. What do you get? Minus 1 to power 6 is what?
It's, I'm not sure, madam.
Come on.
Yeah.
Minus 1 to power 6. Minus 1 is, you see my handwriting is with the bracket, the whole thing. That means it's minus 1, the whole thing in the bracket to power 6. So what do you get? Negative 1 to power 6. This power is even number. What do you get? Is it positive or negative?
1.
Positive. Positive.
1.
Positive,
Positive
right?
1. Yes.
So you got positive 1. So
Oh,
you times I, you get I, right? So 1 times I is I. So that's why the answer is actually I. Okay, so the answer is I. So you can actually do it differently. Like just now, maybe I'm looking at as like this, but you can do like this also can. It's just that you need to find out. So you still get actually the same answer. Okay? All right? Okay, what about, okay. Next one, just now, back to the question. B, Loga Piritan, are you there, Loga? Loga Piritan?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Okay. Do you get the answer?
Negative 2.
Negative 2 only?
Yeah.
Okay. Moses? Moses, are you there, Moses? Moses?
Madam. Negative 2 plus 3i.
Okay. Negative 2 plus 3i.
3i.
Okay. Moses, are you there, Moses? Faiz? Mama Faiz, are you there? Mama
Yes,
Faiz?
madam.
Okay, what do you get for B?
Negative 2 plus 3i.
Okay, also negative 2 plus 3i. Okay, so this is correct answer. Negative 2 plus 3i. Okay? All right. Next, next one. Let's look at exercise 4.2 now. Okay. Next one is exercise 4.2 on page 142. Okay, maybe what? 3 minutes? Can? Enough? 3 minutes to try? Everyone? 3 or 4 minutes perhaps? I'll give you 3 or 4 minutes to try question A,
Hello,
B,
madam.
C, D. Yes.
Yeah, just now, I'm sorry, madam. My line was too bad. Is it was raining heavily?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I could
Okay.
have barely hear you. Sorry, madam.
Oh, all right. Okay, noted, Kaushan. Okay, try this question now. Exercise 4.2. Okay, everyone, try this question now. You have A, B, C, D. Okay, done everyone? Hakim Abu Bakar, Muhammad Hakim. Hakim. Three minus I. Okay, Hakim got 3 minus I. Ikhwan? Nur Ikhwan? Nur Ikhwan? Muhammad Nur Ikhwan? Mumtaz? Mumtaz?
8 plus I.
Say again?
B, madam.
A.
A 3 minus I.
Okay, A3 minus I also. All right, okay. So both are correct.
Madam,
Yes.
sorry, my line was bad. I got for A 3 minus I.
Say again?
3 minus I.
Okay.
Eh,
What about B? What about B? Ikhwan, B. No Ikhwan?
B, I haven't done it. I only done A.
All right, okay. So do the rest as well.
Okay, madam.
Okay, do B, C, and D. Quickly. All right. Nazira? Nazira, B, Nazira?
8 plus I.
8 plus I. Aniza? Nur Aniza, B?
8 plus I.
Okay, 8 plus I also. All right. So both are correct. Okay. Afifa, for C. Nur Afifa?
1 minus 3I.
Okay, 1 minus 3I. Fatiha? For C as well? Now Fatiha?
1 minus 3I also.
Okay, 1 minus 3I also. All right. And then Izati for D? No, Izati? No, Izati?
Wait, madam.
Okay.
For D, I got over 2, 3 over 2,
1 over 2 plus
3 over
3 over 2 I.
right. Yeah.
Okay, wait for Nabila.
I got different answer.
Okay, what do you get?
3 over 5
3 over 5.
minus 3 over 5 I.
Okay. All right, let's try Natasha. Natasha?
Yes, madam.
Okay, what did you get for D? What's your answer for D?
1 per 2 plus 3 per I.
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
Okay.
madam.
Okay. All right. The answer is this one. Half or 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2I. Okay. Nabila?
Yes, madam.
The answer just now yours is which one? 3 over 5, is it?
No. 1
Oh,
over 2.
Me.
or Izati, Izati, is it? 3 over 5?
Yes. No,
Okay, Izati.
Nabila. Me, madam, me. Nabila.
Nabila.
Bukan, madam. Bukan.
So who gave the answer 3 over 5 just now?
Me, madam.
3 over 5. Okay, so you just double check, this one? You should get 1 over 2. Okay? The answer is 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2I. Alright? Okay? Okay, let's look at next exercise. Okay, 4.3. Exercise 4.3 now. Page 144. Try this. Maybe 5 minutes. Or 3-4 minutes. I think this one is similar just now. Okay, are you all done or you need some more time? Do you all need some more time or you have finished doing this?
Done, madam.
Yeah, are you done? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's look at answer for part A, 1A. Ukasha, for question 1, part A, Ukasha. Ukasha, are you there? Ukasha? Not there. Ukasha. Okay. Shafiq?
I got
Shafiq,
9
what do you
plus
get?
4i.
Say again?
Negative 9 4i
Negative 9
plus 4i.
plus 4i. Okay. Putri Natasha, Najwa? What's your answer for part A, question 1? Natasha? Natasha Najwa? Natasha Najwa?
Saya rasa internet dia slow.
Oh, really? Okay, Nabila?
9 tambah 4i.
9 plus 4i. Okay. Izzati?
9 plus 4i.
Okay, 9 plus 4i. Okay, the answer is this, 9 plus 4i. Okay, Shafiq, double check yours, negative 9. Okay, Shafiq?
Madam, okay.
Okay?
Yes, madam. Hello?
Yes. Is it Natasha? Okay. Next one. B. Fatihah. B. Fatihah.
14 plus 5i.
14 plus 5i. Okay. Afifah.
14 plus 5i.
Also. Okay. All right. Both are correct. Okay. Next question 2. Aniza.
11 plus 7i.
11 plus 7i. Nazira. 2A also.
Same, madam. 11 plus
Same,
7i.
Okay, so answer is 11 plus 7i. Okay, what about 2B, Mumtaz?
Negative 10
Mumtaz,
over 3
negative 10 over 3
plus 4i.
plus 4i. Norikwan? Hakim? Hakim, can you hear me? What's your answer for B?
Sorry, madam. Ikwan. I got negative 10 over 3 plus 4i.
Okay, all right. Okay, so negative 10 over 3 plus 4i. So this is the correct answer. Okay, so that's for exercise 4.3. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. Okay, exercise 4.4. Okay, basically this one I will show you because this one is where you need to plot. Okay, but before that, let me just tell everyone there's a slight mistake, okay, in the textbook for complex number on Argand diagram. So if you look at complex number on Argand diagram, like diagram figure 4.2, 4.3, as well as figure example 7. Now, if you look at the plot of the complex number, okay, there's an arrow there. So actually, there shouldn't be. There should not be an arrow for complex number. Complex number, basically, if we were to sketch, it is just a line. Okay, a line without an arrow. So that is actually is just a slight mistake. So the one with the arrow is actually is for vector. Vector where we have a direction. So that's when you will have arrow. Okay, so complex number we don't have direction. What we have is only angle, angle and the r, the length. Okay, so that's a mistake. You just please take note on that. Okay, so exercise 4.4 basically. Okay, this one maybe I can just show you quickly. This is where you just need to plot. So this one is actually, as I showed in class, is quite straightforward because plotting for complex number on Argand diagram, basically this is the same like you plot on your XY axis. Okay, so what you need to do is you just need to label your axis. So you have your real axis as well as imaginary. Okay, so imaginary axis. All right, and then when you want to plot, basically you just need to start from the middle. So if let's say we want to plot for A is -4 plus I. So that means -4 plus I. So from the origin, okay, so you go to the left for units. So it's the same like your negative x-axis. Okay, so you go to the left, okay, 1 2 3 4 units, and then with the positive I, so you go up, okay, like 1 unit. So this is the point. So then what you need to do, okay, so you just draw a straight line. Then that is the line of A, which is -4 plus I. So no arrow, okay, it's just a line. So similarly for B also, you have -4, it's the same thing from the origin 1 2 3 4 to the left, and then negative I, go down 1 unit. So assuming that this is your minus I, so that's a point there, then you just draw a straight line. Okay, so that is your B, which is -4 minus I. And then C is -7I. So which means you go to the from the origin, you go 7 unit to the left. So that means that is 4 5 6 7. So assuming that is 7. Okay, so you have your point there. You don't have real sorry, this is the real part. Okay, sorry, this is -7I. So that means from the origin you go down 7 unit. Okay, on the imaginary axis, 7 units down. 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so assuming that is 7, so that means you have a point there. Just draw like a straight line. So that is C, which is our -7I. And then D is 5 plus 3I. So from the origin, go 5 units to the right. Okay, so assuming 1 2 3 4 5, and then 3 units up. So 1 2 3. Okay, so assuming that's the point, so just draw a straight line. So that is D, which is 5 plus 3i. Okay, and then E, 4 minus 5i. Okay, so 4, so that means 4 from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go down 5 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So assuming somewhere here. Okay, so you have somewhere, for example, here. Okay, so then just draw your straight line there. Then that is your E, which is 4 minus 5i. And then finally F is just 5, no imaginary part. So just a number is a real part. Okay, real part only. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically it's just this going. So okay, hold on. So it should be, so it should be your on the real axis, isn't it? Okay, so you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have your straight line there. Okay, so that is F, which is 5. So basically that's how we plot. Okay, complex number. Okay, can you look at now on exercise 4.5? Okay, maybe this is the last one for today. Can you try question 2 and 3 first? One five seven or 156. Okay, you try question 2 first, 2, question 3, and then only question 1. All right, later, or maybe 2, 3 first. This is just to find polar coordinates and rectangular coordinates. Question 1 is actually is the complex number in polar form. So maybe do number 2 and 3 first. Okay, I want you to all try question 2 as well as question 3 first. Okay, so it require your formula for R and theta. So you
Madam,
yes.
in exam use paper graph or no?
No, there's no graphing paper. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you want to draw or you want to plot on your paper, you just this is just a rough sketch, but when you try to label or you want to find out the scale, that one you just make sure that your scale is consistent. That's all. Okay. Your scale, use the consistent scale. All right, scaling. So no need to be exact. Right, no need to like use a ruler to really measure. You know, that 1 unit distance or whatever. Okay, just this is just a rough sketch. Okay, try 2 and 3 for exercise 4.5. This is where you are given, like question 2 is given rectangular coordinates, so you just want to change to polar, and vice versa. Question 3 you are given you are given polar coordinate, and you are to change to xy. Okay, so you need the conversion formula. Okay, you need your x equal r cosine theta, y equals r sine theta, And then you need your r equals square root x squared plus y squared, as well as theta is tangent inverse. Okay, are you done? Question 2 and 3. Oops. Okay, done everyone? Question 2 and 3. All right, okay, Faiz, what is the answer for question 2, Faiz? What did you get?
Beta 33.69.
R, what is R?
R square root 52.
Okay. And then what is your angle?
33.69.
Degree.
Yeah.
Okay. Moses? Moses is not there. Loga? Loga Puritan? Loga?
Madam,
Loga, what do you get for 2? Question 2.
I get cert 52.
Okay. What about
And data 56.3.
56.3? Okay.
Quadrant 1.
Okay. All right. Quadrant 1. Okay. Wanjet? Lee Wanjet? What do you get for question 2 also?
The R is 52
Okay.
and the data is 56.31.
Okay, 56.31 or 56.3. Okay, answer is here, which is cert 52, 56.3 degree. Okay, Faiz, double check your angle. Okay, Faiz.
Okay, madam.
Double check
Madam,
your
naik 90 degree tak payah tolak dengan ni eh? Tak payah tolak dengan answer eh?
No need, no need. You just straight
Oh,
away tangent inverse y over x.
oh
Okay.
okay.
Your tangent inverse y is 6, right? So 6 over 4. So straight away tangent inverse 6 over 4. Straight away you get your angle from the calculator. So it should be 56.31.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, madam.
Madam, kalau letak 56 saja boleh tak?
Can.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Unless question mention nearest degree, then it's 56. If it doesn't mention, so you want to give us 56 or you want to give us 56.3 or 56.31 or 3 decimal, 4 decimal, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Okay. Then question 3. Question 3. Kaushan, can you hear me, Kaushan?
I haven't do question 3, madam, on the way.
Okay. Jaya? Jaya Balan? Jaya? Intan? Intan Zuratika?
Yes, madam.
Intan, what did you get for 3?
Jap, madam.
Okay.
I get negative Z2 over 2.
Negative Z2 over 2.
Z2.
Z2 like this.
Yes, madam.
Alright. Okay. Wait for Kaushan. Oh, Fatini, do you have a different answer, Fatini? Fatini?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Have you tried question 3? What did you get?
Not yet, madam.
Not yet. And Danish? Danish, can you hear me? What's your answer for 3? Question 3. Bashira?
Belum lagi, madam.
Belum. Intan, you double check your answer here.
Madam.
You check this part. You check this one. Y coordinate. Okay, those I call up just now. Once you got your answer, you please let me know. For this question 3.
Madam, Y2 set 2/2.
Yes, okay. So this is 2/2. Okay. So question 3 is actually, this is the answer. Minus 2/2 and then
Madam, I got the same answer, madam.
okay, all right, good. So this is the answer for rectangular coordinate given the polar is 1, 3 pi over 4. So you get minus 2/2 and 2/2. Okay. All right. So I think that's all for today's session. Okay. And the rest of the question, you please keep up. All right. So keep up with the rest of the questions during the break. You still have exercise chapter also. Okay. So you have similar type of questions like earlier, where you have your arithmetic operations, okay, on the complex number, okay, which are the sum, difference, product, and division. Faiz, okay. All right, so you just need to just catch up with the question, the rest of the question. So next week we will continue doing a tutorial for chapter 4. So I hope you can do as much, okay, or as many questions as possible, so that I can just again, like today, just call up names for the answer. Okay, so if you have no questions, anybody got any question to ask before we end the session? Is everything understood today? Okay, understood everything?
No, madam.
All right. Okay, all right. So if there's no question, then I suppose we can end the session now. All right, and thank you very much for your attention and sharing the solution, the answer. And stay safe, everyone. All right, and I will see you next year. Okay.
Advance Happy New Year, madam.
Thank you, madam. Happy New Year.
All right. Yes. Same.
Thank you, madam.
Same to you.
Thank you, madam. See you next year.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, madam. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.